Yo, 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 yo. Let's check on it. Cat. Ran up on me. Yeah. I need all y'all to tap in, tap in, tap in. We got a very special guest today. All right. Is it going? Can you see it on my page? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna take this camera. It's got two. Angie, can you check if you hear me? Yo, 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 yo. Yeah. It's like a delay thing on here. All right, turn that down, turn it down, turn it down. Quiet on the set, quiet on the set. Yo, my name is JOT, and we are back with another episode of From Nothing to Everything. When they thought it wasn't going to be no another one, here we are with another one. We got a big special guest, a big stepper in the city, Corpus Christi, uh, a mentor of mine, a brother of mine. I'm honored to have you on, brother. But
what it do?
I'm gonna let you do the introductions. Big Belly Kid, man, how you doing, bro?
I'm good. How you doing, Brad? How you doing? Thank you for having me up on here.
Man, thank you for coming. One more time.
That's what's up.
No, man, it's an honor and a pleasure, dog, because, like, realistically, I just want to just off the rip, go ahead and give you your flowers, man. Like, you were the first person that put me on the radio. You were one of the first people to give me a chance to come up to your radio station and give me an interview. You've done a lot. You've probably done that for me and so many other people as well. So, like, I appreciate you more than you know. But let's just start from the jump start, man. How did Big Bell the Kid become Big Bell the Kid? Well, actually, let's jump before that. Where you from?
I swear to God, this is deja vu. No, but I'm originally from the Bay Area, California. So, born in Santa Clara, August 6, 1987. Big Leo, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Big Leo energy. And I moved here officially. I was back and forth between doing the school year. My mom lived in California. My dad lived out here. So I would do the school years in California and come out here for the summer. So that's how I started getting to know people, see everybody, because I played sports and all this other stuff. And so I finally moved here probably like in the 5th grade. Then I moved back to California like in the 8th grade. Then I moved back here officially like in the 10th, 11th grade. And yeah, I've just been here ever since.
And was that like about like family design, like you just moving with your peoples at that time, or it was like decisions you made? Or?
Well, I mean, as a 12, 13-year-old, you really can't make decisions for yourself, but you really got to make decisions for yourself. I got out here because I really wanted to. I was at a point, and I was at a point in time where I was like trying to figure out what the fuck life was, or you know what I'm saying. And I needed structure. I needed my pops. You know what I'm saying. And my pops was out here, so I deviated a plan to get from California to here, and it was just a whole elaborate thing. I basically ran away from over there to get over here, basically, in a sense.
I can relate.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was nothing against anything. It was just, I felt like I needed my father at the time. And it was stuff that my mom couldn't show me, or it was stuff my mom couldn't tell me, stuff that I couldn't. Of course, I learned a lot of shit from my mom, but I just couldn't learn how to be a fucking man from my mom.
For sure.
If that makes sense. So,
makes too much sense.
I had to dip, and I knew the conversation, if I would have had it with her, it wouldn't have went the way I wanted to. So in order for me to do what I needed to do, I just did what I had to do.
So what was your first like experience like after you got your feet settled in Corpus? Like what was the decision that, I mean, not to like go too far in the future, but like what set you on course to where you're at now? Like what was the initial jump start?
Honestly, when I moved back here, I was like in the 11th grade, like 10th, 11th grade, and I really wanted to play sports. I really wanted to play football because all my friends were playing football and basketball and stuff like that. They were already getting, talked to from colleges and shit like that. So I wanted to try to, jump in and, try to work my way to see if I can get something from playing sports and shit. But I had to sit on a transfer, and I did not want to be a fucking sophomore, junior playing on JV.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I knew I was way better than that, I didn't want to play on JV for any amount of time. I didn't care if it was for a game or for the season. I was not trying to play on JV. And so since when I figured out I couldn't play sports, I went to go get a job, man.
What was your first job?
My first job was Whataburger.
Oh, what?
Whataburger on Old Brownsville. Flipping patties, making double doubles, all that type of shit.
Shout out to Whataburger.
Lettuce, cutting, slicing tomatoes, all that type of stupid shit. I worked there for maybe about like 6 months, and then I just started getting little odds and ends jobs until I graduated. And then when I graduated, I just started going to school because my father was in the military, and he became disabled through the military, 100% disabled. So he was allowed his sacrifice, his service allowed me to go to school, so and be paid for it. So I was my classes were paid for. They was giving me a check to go to school and all this type of shit. So I was going and collecting my checks and doing all this shit, but I was in school, but I wasn't like in school. I was skipping, I was failing. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. I was just collecting the check. Right. So then the check stopped coming. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What I got to do now? So I just started working. And then one day I was just like, you know what? This is not for me. I want to, I want to go back into being in the music, but not being around. I mean, I wanted to be around music, but not do music.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I used to do music back in the day. So,
what?
Yeah, I used to do music back in the day.
Man, you just
I used to do music way back in the day. So, I wanted to be around music, but not actually do it. So I was like, okay, well, let me go to school for broadcasting. Let me go to school for journalism. Let me go to school for something that like involves like doing something on radio. Because at the point in time when I'm making this decision, I'm thinking, oh, okay, for me to be on radio or for me to do anything in production wise, I need to go get a degree. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know, like, you just need to know somebody, or you just, you gotta have connections. So I made that decision to go back to school. And once I did, like, I had to pay out of pocket, you know what I'm saying, for my classes until I raised my GPA back up. Once I raised my GPA back up, then the money started coming back in. So I was able to go back to school for free, and they pay for my classes. Got to get financial aid and shit like that. And so yeah, on a 4-year degree, starting in like 2006. I just graduated last August in 2024. So it's been a hell of a journey. So, and along that journey, I figured out, hey, I want to do music, or I want to be around music without actually having to do the music. Because when I was doing music, I didn't understand the business part. I understood the music part, making the music, but I didn't understand the back end, and I didn't really catch a full understanding of like the back end of the business part until I like saw that Block to the Booth competition.
So can we get into that a little bit? Because I think that's a lot of artists' misinterpretation is understanding that they're talented at music, but not really strategizing
at business.
A business game plan. And I fell victim to that too, and that's what I'm trying to double back in and get my bearings right now. But what are some of the things that you learned that like kind of deterred you, or that you could give some insight into, is like what made you not want to dive into that realm?
So when I was an artist, I just really thought, okay, you get in the studio, make a song, and hopefully somebody hears it. Hopefully somebody, and I just thought you just make the song, right? I didn't know you had to get that motherfucker mixed and mastered. I didn't know. I didn't know you had to get levels right. I didn't know you had to. I didn't know any of that shit. I just thought you just go in the studio, make a song, and if you make enough songs, something's gonna stick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what a service pack was. I didn't know what an EPK was. I didn't know shit. You know what I'm saying? So once I was hanging around with Paper Chase and them, they was in that Block to the Booth competition. It was in that Block to the Booth competition, and once I saw that part, because they got set a time for studio time, right? So they go in the studio, make their song, and whatever song that they make, Freddie Records would press up the CDs, right? And make them like singles, right? And it'd be on you to go sell them, right? So you sell them, and you don't even keep the money. Like the money, you got to give it back to them because of you using you're using their fucking, you using their shit. So you basically are, you know what I'm saying? So when I was like, damn, all of that. And then I'm seeing the engineer just sitting there and he making $100 an hour no matter what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like if niggas make a song or not, he's still getting paid. So I was just like, do I want to take a chance on this, or can I just sit down and just do this? Like, what am I doing? Bro, you know what I'm saying? What am I doing? Like if I'm not taking this shit like for real, like if I'm not making this shit my blood, sweat, and tears, then why even do it? But I can be around the music. I can do them. Like I can be the person that can break. I mean, I'm not actually a DJ, but I can be in that room and find the motherfuckers that, you know what I'm saying? Right. I can do all that. But yeah, it's just once I understood how important the business side was,
almost more important than
it's more important than actually putting together the music. I mean, the music, of course, it helps. It helps if you got good music, but if your business is not on point, then what are you doing? Yeah. And I didn't understand that, and then I didn't have the resources to go out and put together. And at the time, DSPs weren't even really a thing. Everything was straight out the trunk. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to really put in work if you wanted to get your name out there. Right. It wasn't, I'm gonna post it on YouTube or I'm gonna post it on DistroKid, or I'm gonna post it on what's the other one? Yeah, SoundCloud. It wasn't none of that. It wasn't none of that shit. So you had to really go out and get it, and like it was just something I didn't understand. And then at the time, I didn't have the connections, and I thought the connections would like fall in my lap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. If I'm the artist, they should just fall in my lap. I didn't understand that part. Like, you have to go out and go do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand that. Yeah, and so
there's something to be said about that, because like as an artist, that's one thing that I want up and coming artists to understand, including myself and even my team. You know what I'm saying? Like, one thing that an artist has to be okay with is being the last person paid in the room. Mm-hmm. The engineer's getting paid, the producer's getting paid, the videographer's getting paid, the radio station's getting paid, the shows are getting paid, promoters, everybody's getting paid. The people that broadcast your things on channels, they're getting paid. And you have to be the person that kind of receives off the back end until your money makes enough money, until your craft makes enough money for you to introduce those things on your own.
Facts. And yeah, so it's just, I didn't understand it. And at the time I wasn't ready to understand it. And at the time, I don't think I was willing to understand it, because like, once I figured out how broad it was and what everything consists of, that I ain't gonna lie, that kind of spooked me from like, you know, and then also too, at the same time, like, when I'm doing shows and when I'm doing performances, I'm noticing like whose crowd is whose crowd. You get what I'm trying to say? It's like, okay, well, this group of people came with this artist, and as soon as this artist is done, he's leaving and going somewhere else, and the group that came with him is following him. So now it's like 3 or 4 acts like that, and now the whole club is fucking empty. You know what I'm saying? For a headliner, you know what I'm saying? And we three acts in type shit, and the club was popping before the music went on. Right. Then the performances went out, and then niggas left and took the crowd with them. So I'm just kind of noticing like shit like that, and then shady shit also too. So it was just a lot of shit that just kind of deterred me from actually putting together music and doing music. But I've always wanted to be around it. So,
would you still be interested in dibbling that? Just making music just for the fuck of it?
Nah.
Just for your own personal?
Nah. I found my. See, that's with me. That's with me. I'm in my lane. I'm in my lane. I found my lane, and I don't want to venture out on, and you know what I'm saying? Because if somebody get in my lane, I don't honk. I don't beat. Now I'm running your ass over. You know what I'm saying? So I know my lane. I know what I can do. I know what I'm good at, what I'm not good at, and you know, I mean, do I ever think? I mean, I be in the shower freestyling, but you know what I'm saying? That's probably as far as it's gonna get. You know,
like, that's just your love for music.
Yeah, that's just me fucking around, just being dumb, you know. But as far as like actually putting together a song, nah, I'm cool off all that. I'm cool off all that. I'd rather help the next generation of artists, you know, try to get their music out there like that.
So what was one of the what was one of the moments that made you recognize that you found your lane? Like, do you have was it a set moment? Was it a set thing, or was it like a time period? And what did that look like?
Okay, so back in the gap, when I was really just like, when I really just decided not to stop doing music in general, and start focusing on like being a media person. There was a podcast before podcasts were even big called Third Coast Sunday, which had Freak and Nico G, right?
Salute.
So they already had their thing, right? So when Freak first introduced me to it, he was like, hey, well, you said that you know what I'm saying, like you want to start being a radio person. We got an internet radio station. So why don't you come pull up? So I was like, I bet. So I pull up to Freak's house, you know, just to be a fly on the wall type shit. I pull up just to, you know, observe to see if I even like the shit. I was like, oh yeah, these niggas just kicking it. Like, I can deal with this. I can do this. So you know what I'm saying? So I went for a couple weeks, just sat back and, you know, observed and watched and kind of soaked up what was going on. So that way I just wasn't there, like, not doing shit. And at first, I didn't want to just, like, immediately jump in. I just wanted to learn and study. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Smart man.
Yeah, I just wanted to learn and study. And about maybe a month in, Nico was telling Freak that he was super busy. Rest in peace, Nico G. He was super busy with like booking shows and running around with artists and taking care of everything else and his family and shit, his health and shit. He was like, hey, I don't want to do this, but I will pay for the subscription and have somebody fill in. So Freak immediately called me and was like, hey, the spot opened up. Do you wanna hop on? I was like, shit, fuck it, let's do it. So I became the co-host of Third Coast Sundays, and maybe about 2 weeks in, like me being an official co-host, I was like, yeah, I can do this. I like it. I love it. We sitting here playing music. We talking about shit that's going on, and not only the city, but like in entertainment. We talking about sports. We talking about celebrities. We talking about local shit. We talking about events. We talking about everything, and we playing local. Like we playing nothing like mainstream. All we playing is local artists. We didn't have people from all over the country calling and sending us records so they can play it. We didn't have people all over the fucking world call. It was an internet radio station, so we had a number. People was calling all the time, and so I did that for about maybe 2 or 3 years. We ran Third Coast Sundays, and about 2 weeks in, I knew like I can do radio. I can be a media person. I can do this, and so yeah, that's what made me want to start going back to school seriously. And when I started going back to school seriously, I already had dug myself in such a deep hole with my grades and my GPA and shit So it took me a while to climb out of that hole. But when I climbed back out of that hole, like I was able to get, like I was saying earlier, I was able to get my financial aid back. I was able to get paid, my classes paid for, all that type of shit. So
it's almost like once you found your lane, like
once I found my lane, I made a map. Like, okay, this is what I want to do. Now I need to take steps 1, 2, and 3 to get to step B. Mm-hmm. Before I can go to B, I need to do 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, right?
Everyone's got a list.
Yeah. So me being who I am, I'm taking my time, you know, checking off the small steps. Boom, boom, boom. I gotta make sure this is right. I gotta make sure this is right. I gotta cross this T. I gotta dot this I. You know what I'm saying? And so everything fell in line for me to get back in school and shit. I started going back to school and like just really killing it. So I want to shout out to everybody that like helped me get through that, because as a single parent, that shit is hard. That shit is fucking hard, going to school, being a single parent. So I had a village, and my village was very, very instrumental in helping me get through school, no matter if I was going to Del Mar or the A&M. So I just want to shout out to my village for that shit, because without them, I wouldn't have been able to get my degree.
So what about when and like what happened that put you up on HotZ 90, like got into a actual local radio?
So how I got on the Z95 was crazy. It was crazy. I love telling this story. I was at home actually, minding my business, playing the game. No, go ahead. I was go ahead. I ain't tripping. It's your shit. I was at home playing the game, minding my own business, and my boy called me. My boy Willie, Big Wheel. My boy Big Wheel called. He was like, "Hey, bro, I just peeped Instagram and Z95." But okay, hold on. Before I continue with that story, I had applied at this time. Wild 105 was, you know what I'm saying, was starting to, you know, make a name for itself. So I applied there before I even heard about this shit, the Z95 shit, right? So I applied with them. I had like 2 or 3 interviews with them, but I just never got hired. Right? So I kind of was like, damn, if I can't get hired at Wild, then I for sure know I'm not gonna get hired at Z. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even try to apply. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Yeah. I tried to start low, work your way. Yeah, up. I tried to start to work my way up, because Z95 has been here for 40 years. Like,
oh damn,
it's been 50 years. I'm sorry, they've been here for 50 years. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I knew I couldn't. I had to work my way up to get there. You know what I'm saying? Right. In my mind. So once I did not get on with Wild, I was like, oh shit, this radio shit dead. Like, if I couldn't get on there, and I had hella interviews, you know what I'm saying? If I couldn't get on there, then I know for sure I can't get on here. So I kind of was like in my own head at this point. So I'm at home playing the game, you know, chilling.
Were you second guessing at that point?
I wasn't second guessing, but I was having, like, I wasn't second guessing, but I was trying to come up with another strategy. Should I have to move? Like, do I need to get out of Corpus?
Right.
Like, I'm just like, I'm just trying to come up with a way to make sure that I don't just give up on my goal, right? So after a long like day of just, you know, trying to figure out what's going on, I'm at home playing the game. Like, shit, niggas, people play games. I'm a gamer. I don't give a fuck how old I get. I'm gonna play the game. Goddammit, leave me alone when I'm playing that bitch too. So I'm at home playing. My boy hits me up. He was like, "Hey, I just scrolled Instagram and Z95 got a beach reporter contest. If you win, you might can work on the station. I feel like you can win that motherfucker." So I was like, "Shit, nigga, you lying like a motherfucker, right? You lying like a motherfucker." So I was like, "Shit, let me see." I grabbed my phone and I scroll on I scrolled on Z95's Instagram, and sure enough, it was a big ass sign. Be a beach reporter. Win X amount of dollars. Must have valid ID, 18 and over, and be a college student with like 25 hours or some shit like that. I was like, damn, I got all of this. All right, let me just go ahead and put my name in the bucket, right? Put my name in the hat. So I filled out the application, get back to the game. Shit, not even fucking 2 days later, I got a call, and it's Gino, and he's like, "Hey, you applied to be a beach reporter." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Are you still interested in it?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Well, can you come do an interview real quick?" Shit, when? Where? When? Where? Like,
teleport.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll get there. He was like, "Shit, pull up in like 30 minutes." He gave me the address. I was like, "Okay, man." So I hurried up, took a shower, brushed my teeth, got ready. Shot down to the station, and I get to the station, and I get in Gino's office, and he's like, "Come on." He takes me back in the Z studio, and he's like, "Hey, act like you're at the beach." So I start acting like I'm at the beach. Woo, yeah, I'm at mile marker 220, and I'm partying with Jenna, and she got a lot of bees, and we out here drunk. Woo,
yeah.
Woo, woo.
So it was like an audition.
So it was like an audition. Like I'm thinking it's an interview. It's an audition at this point. So when he tell me act like I'm on the beach, I go crazy. Ooh, yeah, we at mile marker. Come put up on us. So he was like, "I bet. Okay, cool." So now he was like, I just did it. Like, I just acted like I was there. Now he was like, "Show me on video how you would do it." So I started going crazy again. Right? So I started going crazy again. But while I'm doing this, I'm noticing, like, because he had said that he had been doing this all day. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I saw it in his body language, like, he was kind of, like, over it. Mm. You know what I'm saying? But whenever I was doing my thing, like, I saw him smile, and I was like, man, I hope this is a good thing right now. So he was like, okay. He was like, "We gonna hit you back. We gonna see if you. I got a few more. Right. I got a few more auditions, and we gonna hit you back." Shit. That Monday for spring break, 2020. That Monday for spring break, he was like, "Hey, we got you and somebody else. We gonna give y'all 2 days apiece, and somebody from the station will have that middle day, right?" So they gave homie Monday and Tuesday. They gave somebody from Z that Wednesday. My days was Thursday and Friday. I said, "Oh, they fucked up." Thursday and Friday, the two best days. They fucked up. So once I knew my days was Thursday and Friday, man, I spent that week just like, I don't know, just watching hype man, MC. I just started watching a lot. Just started studying my craft, bro. I had a few days to show my ass, right? And so Thursday comes around, we go out on the beach. Me and Daniel. Daniel drove the van. I couldn't drive the van just yet, so we go out to the van. We go out in the van, the old clunker ass van. We drive out there to the beach, and like, we just go crazy. Like, we had merch. We was out there taking pictures. I was out there interviewing people. Like, I was just going ballistic. I was going so hard. Daniel had, "Hey, bro, you got to go send brakes. Go send brakes. Stop. You got to go send brakes." Right? And if you be at the beach, you know the service sucks out there. Right? So I'm out there, like, I'm recording like 2 or 3 breaks at a time. So that way when I get service, I can send them hoes all at once and don't have to worry about it. Right? So I do that Thursday and Friday. And then that Saturday, they had a meeting with us, and they was like, "Well, shit, out of y'all two, we gonna keep you." I was the happiest motherfucker ever. See you later, man. I was the happiest motherfucker ever. You know what I'm saying? Happiest motherfucker ever. And shit, and then after I got picked to win that shit, COVID happened and the world shut the fuck down. I was like, ain't this a bitch? I was like, man, I just got hired at Z95 and I can't even go sign my paperwork. I can't do nothing.
Oh, damn, it was that quick.
Like, that quick. It was that quick. They told me, hey, yeah, we're gonna hire you. And then, hey, we're not in the office. We don't know when we're going back. We'll let you know. But we're definitely going to hire you. So I'm just like, fuck, I hope this is not a fucking trick. And then I just, you know, the whole world, only essential workers were able to be out in the streets at this time. So I knew it wasn't a game, but then I was just like, damn, why fucking me? Right? But the only thing that kept me going was like every other 4 days, Gino would hit me up. Hey, you still interested? Yeah, you still.
He was keeping in touch.
He was keeping in touch. So once we were able to get back in the office, they immediately called me, signed the paperwork, and shit, we here. I didn't immediately like get my shows or anything like that. I had to, you know, I got the rookie treatment. I got the rookie hazing. Well, I don't want to call it hazing. I don't want to say hazing, but I got the rookie. I don't want to say hazing because I didn't get hazed. They didn't make me go buy no donuts and no shit like that. But I definitely had to go. I definitely had to do the rookie work.
Yeah, for sure.
Like clean the vans, get all the promo shit ready for remotes and events and all that other shit. Like I had to really pay my dues. And then maybe about 6-7 months into me working at the radio station, that's when they finally gave me a Saturday. They gave me a Saturday to do a show. And I called my show the Weekend Wake Up Show. And I was on from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And yeah, and
that was 2021.
That was 2021.
Damn. So when did home cooking come about?
Like I was saying earlier, I used to be an artist, right? Excuse me. So when I was like at the tail end of my, I guess, rapping career, I was noticing like, no, there ain't nobody from radio stations here. None. Like I'm talking about local shows, big shows, any like there was none, no radio presence, nobody from the radio there. So that's kind of always been like a little incentive of mine. If I ever got in position to be on radio, I would, you know, try to help out the local artists or, you know, be there in a way that a local radio personality should be there for the local artists. You know what I'm saying? So home cooking came about. Me and Cribby produced the first home cooking. Me and Cribby produced the first home cooking, and we were in the lab listening to a whole bunch of records that people sent, and we put together maybe about 10, 12 of them and put them all together and made it like a mix. So once the mix was made, I had a meeting with Gino, and I was like, well, I would really like to, you know, start getting locals involved. And how can I do that? He was like, well, what do you have in mind? So instead of me trying to explain what I had going on, I just gave him the thumb drive. Gave him the thumb drive. He popped it in. He listened to it, and he was like, shit, we gonna run this on Friday. This was on a Tuesday, right? So I was like, okay, cool, bet. Now I just need a name for it. So I called it home cooking because, you know, it's for us. It's for us. I really started it for us, Corpus, locally. You know what I'm saying? But as I started going out and venturing hosting shows here, hosting shows there, going with DJ Fame to these coalition events. I'm starting to meet more DJs. I'm starting to meet more artists who are sending music and want their shit played on the radio as well. So now not only am I playing local artists, I'm playing not even big artists. I'm playing local. I'm still playing local artists, but just not local in Corpus.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Local, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, I'm still playing local art. I'm still playing local artists, but just they're not local to Corpus, right? But they still got good music. They are in the same position as an artist from Corpus is in. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to venture from just having Corpus artists to having artists from all over the country participate in home cooking. And so from the time that it started to the time that it ended, I want to give a shout out to fucking Cribby. I want to give a shout out to motherfucking Dynamite, and I want to give a shout out to goddamn to Mollywop. I want to shout out to all three of those guys. With the help of those three other guys, we were able to at least run 250 between 250 and 300 local artists on air. Just from 2021 to like I stopped doing the mixed home cooking maybe about a year ago. So in like 3 years, home cooking was a number one rated show because of people, giving me the quality music, because of the quality production behind everything. So I want to give my flowers to Dynamite, Mollywop, and Cribby while I got the chance in the platform.
Salute to all you gentlemen. Cribby, what's up, man? I ain't seen you in a bit. Mollywop, that's my dog. He's the person that introduced me to home cooking, and he was like, man, you got some real fire music, bro. So my first initial submissions I would send to him, and then he would be like, hey, this one made it this week, man. Tap in with all your people and let them know you're going to be on it.
Yeah.
I still got a video of my homeboy Wise, who I did a feature with. He was one of the people that we first initially got our song on. And I got a video of him. When the song came on the radio and we're seeing that it's being streamed, he went crazy, ran out there. I'm on the radio, mama, man. Man, you out here giving. That's crazy. Giving inspiration and genuine, not only just realness, but like hope, bro. Like there is a way to tap in with people, and there's people that I honestly do have a genuine heart for up and coming artists that are striving to do better, And
that for sure. No, go ahead. Finish.
No, and that don't have like some kind of intricate like wants or needs from them. They're just literally doing it from the kindness of their heart. So I appreciate you for utilizing everything that you've been through to get to your position to just go ahead and spin that off directly.
For sure. So I mean, like I said, it wasn't nobody from radio stations really just like making their presence known. So for me to be able to do that and do it at a high level, like I don't ever do anything for recognition, right? I don't ever do anything thinking, oh, well, these niggas gonna respect me, or I don't ever do anything. So whenever the best part for me is when I get to see those reaction videos, when people are snapping or Instagramming, oh, my friend is on the radio, my cousin on the radio, my son on the radio, my daughter on the radio. That makes it all worthwhile to me. Right. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a form of currency.
Yeah, like I don't ever do anything for recognition, or you know what I'm saying, to for anybody to congratulate me or anything like that. I do it because like I genuinely give a fuck about what I do, and I genuinely give a fuck about the music and the talent and showcasing the shit. Right. You know?
Facts. So what's all right, so I don't know if I gave you a little pretense. I might have, but on this show, we like to play a little game called Truth or Drink. So I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna just dial it in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say every question is gonna be super difficult.
All right, well, let's do it.
Hey, I might answer. You might have I might have a question you don't want to answer.
Take a drink.
Do is just take a little sip, man.
All right, bet. Let's do it.
Let's start it off with a little something.
All right.
Woo! And this stuff whiskey. This is no bullshit. Mind you, I also want to present my sponsor, Good Night Loving. Right here in Texas. It's made in Austin. It's a brand new brand. My very first sponsor. I'm so honored to have y'all. Shout out to Kevin. You know what's going on, man. Good Night Loving. If you're looking for some quality vodka for a reasonable price, looking to have a good time, drink responsibly. All right. Thank you. Real quick.
If you don't, you really gonna be Good Night vodka. You really gonna be Good Night vodka.
Oh, hold on, man. Good night. Hold on, all right, bet. All right, so you got enough?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right, man. So the first question I'm gonna ask, I'm gonna just keep it general. You in a relationship?
No.
No? Somebody gonna be pissed off.
No, ain't nobody. I hope ain't nobody pissed off because I'm not in a relationship with nobody.
All right, well, some girls out there thinking that you're her man.
If you think that, that's on you. I can't help how you think. But
some girl is thinking that you are her.
I cannot help how you think. I cannot control your thought pattern, but I'm definitely single.
So, with your last relationship, if you had a chance, would you go back and get her back? I'm gonna sit with you all the way. All right. Out of the artists that you had a chance to work with, which one is the favorite? Which one is like one of your most best experiences that you've gotten the chance to?
Okay.
Either do an interview, showcase, whatever the case. What's one person that's most memorable?
Do they gotta be local? Or
no. Just
anybody.
in general, yeah.
Okay. All right. So working with the coalition DJs and MCs and shit, I got to work with. Well, I got to really be around Gorilla Zoe a lot, and Gorilla Zoe be dropping a lot of gems. He drops a lot of gems, and the motherfucker's so humble, easy to talk to, just positive as fuck. So I haven't worked with him, but I've definitely had a few conversations with him here in Corpus, in Atlanta, OKC, in Austin, South by Southwest. So every time I see him, he always got something to say. Always got something positive to say. Always, you know what I'm saying? Always willing to shoot the shit.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And he cool in the motherfucker too. So I would have to say that's probably one of my favorite artists, like, to be in contact with. And plus he has one of my favorite fucking songs with Lil Wayne. Lost on the Road.
Oh my goodness, come on.
Yeah, so being able to, you know, chop game with him and, you know, have him drop jewels on me and shit like that. He even came to the station and gave me an interview, bro. So like that shit is lit. So probably him.
What did he do that? God bless. Hey man, I was supposed to have this brother on the podcast a couple weeks back, and it was on behalf of my team. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna just treat it as such. Gorilla Zoe, look, whenever you're ready to come back on the podcast, we couldn't make it work in time. He's a busy man. So,
yeah, he definitely is a busy man.
We were trying to orchestrate. I was out in Austin, so we were dealing with different politics and what I would be able to do over here in Corpus. But whenever we can lock that back in, man, let's do that. Let's do just that. All right, so you know there got to be a flip side, especially in Truth or Drink. There got to be a flip side. So who is the worst artist or experience that you've had with an artist, and why? But it's got to start with the who.
Okay. Can I drink to the who and just tell the story?
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink to the who, cause I ain't gonna put you out there like that.
Peace, love, and prosperity. Hey, I gotta ask the hard question, so motherfuckers drink. You feel me?
We're gonna drink to who, but we gonna talk about the what.
Yeah, let's talk about the what. And you'll get it, I'm sure.
Okay, so I've had an artist come on my show completely unprepared. And I'm okay. So when I mean unprepared, is I've given this artist ample time to get his song together. Think about what he was gonna say. Think about this and that, and the third. Upon coming into the station, doesn't have his music ready. And then when his producer comes, his producer doesn't have the clean music. Mm-hmm. So now I gotta go off of YouTube and orchestrate. I gotta orchestrate this man's music. When we do the interview, the only thing he can talk about is him being released out of jail the week before. So what I mean by that is, so like I asked him very basic, simple questions like, how did you get your start? And his answer would be, oh, well, I just got out the pen not too long ago. My girl came and picked me up, and I just started getting to it. Okay, so what did you know what I'm saying? Like, how did you even start thinking about doing music in the pen? Oh, I was just in the pen. I just got released. My girl just picked me up, and I just started getting to it. Okay, so let's talk about the song that you brought. I just got out the pen. My girl just picked me up. So yeah, I literally had to like. I usually try to give every interview at least 10 minutes, right? Yeah. Man, I had to cut that shit short. Okay, click. Tell us about introduce your song and let's get the fuck on. Introduce your shit and let's get the fuck on.
You know who you are, brother. Hey, with all due respect, he ain't saying nothing besides, do a little better. Come a little bit more prepared, man.
Come on.
This is valuable time of not only the host, the man, the myth, the legend, you and your customers, your fan base. So
yeah, you not hurting me. You hurting yourself by being unprepared. Like, I'm already here. Like,
for real.
You know what I'm saying? I'm already here. Like, and that's because I hate talking like this because I hate talking like this because people would think I'm some kind of cocky motherfucker or some kind of.
Can I make a statement? Don't get it confused, man. Being honest is not cockiness. This is the reality of the situation. So anybody who misinterprets just being honest about situations as cockiness, it's just your uncomfortability with yourself.
It's not even being honest. It's like okay, so like for instance, let's just say you was the artist I was talking, right? For instance, bro, like. When I tell you, hey, get your interview game up right, your first response shouldn't be, fuck you, nigga, you don't know what the fuck you talking about.
But yet you was asking me to be.
But yet, I just get, that happens 6 out of 10 times. It doesn't happen all the time, it happens 6 out of 10 times. So, yeah.
We're gonna leave it at that.
So yeah, we just gonna leave it at that. We definitely just gonna leave it at that.
Sometimes you think it's funny, man.
But like, I just don't want to. I don't want people thinking that like I'm some kind of arrogant ass person. No, this is me. I built my shit from the ground up. I worked hard for my shit, and I don't want to let nobody fuck my shit up.
And you deserve it.
I don't want to let nobody fuck my shit up.
Rightfully deserved. So look, check it out. I got some comments. I'm gonna see what people are talking about. We got Ray Cuestas. You know Ray Cuestas?
No.
She said, "Why is he so fine?"
I don't know.
Damn.
I really think I look like a foot. An HEB foot. That's what I look like.
All right. We got Jimmy and Iris. They said Bell usually doing the interview oral, brother. Shout out to you.
Yeah, I'm usually the interviewer and not the interviewee.
Yeah, man, I'm honored, bro.
Yeah, so this is actually I did like I was telling you off camera, I did the Riding High podcast last night. So this is actually my third time actually. I did the Corpus Christi originals. I did Riding High last night, and I'm here tonight. So I've actually been interviewed 3 times.
All right, so we got JV Vivanco. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your names. Met Bella at Classic a long time ago. Mm-hmm. Classics. What's Classics?
Classics was like a bar. I forget where it was at, but Classics was like a bar where motherfuckers we used to perform at. Okay. And who?
JV.
Okay, I know him.
Shout out to you, brother.
I know who JV is. JV was JV used to be there. He used to do music too. Like he was one of the people that used to do music that I would see at the shows and shit. And I actually worked with one of his friends at the strip club. See, I had it all. I didn't. That's another sign. That's another.
He meant regular club. In case
I got like I'm telling you, I got stories all day. I can go all day.
We're gonna get through it. I
got stories all day.
We got time today. And you heard it here first on From Nothing to Everything podcast. Okay, so let me see what else we got. So let's hear a song. So let's hear a song you wrote. He ain't been
Whoever said that, no. Oh, you know what? Look, I can do you one better. Whoever suggested that, it was you? Okay, bet. Go to YouTube and just type in Big Bell the Kid and you'll find a video there.
Yeah. Yeah, post it in the comments.
I shouldn't have said shit.
I'm gonna convince him somehow. We in the studio right now. I'm gonna try to convince him.
I'm not making no song. I'm not writing no records. I'm not doing none of that. They tried to get me to write some records last night too. I'm not rapping no more, man.
Shout out D Milk. Thank you for tuning in.
What up, D Milk?
Let's see who else is tuning in. Shout out Cool Joe, my brother. Sky Ray. I appreciate you for tuning in.
Any more questions from the
Any more questions? Tap in. But while y'all are tapping in, I'm gonna get to some more questions myself. So, what was one of the things in this last year that has like transformed your opinion about like the direction you're going forward?
Oh, that's a good fucking question. Excuse me, my motherfucking iPhone is going crazy.
No, go ahead.
Now, look at this shit. My shit is in the Matrix, bro.
Damn! Show the camera that.
Look, my shit is in the Matrix, bro. Like
they trying to stop us. Trying to stop us, but they can't.
I don't know what the fuck just happened. But anyway, okay. See, look, flashlight coming on.
Damn, Big Bell the Kid, man. He too locked in.
Anyway, can you repeat the question? What was a moment within this last year that
changed the direction of how you move forward going forward from now?
Okay. Oh, that's a good question. That's such a fucking good question. All right, so I'm recovering from 2 knee surgeries. Right? I tore my patellar tendon in October of 2023. And I've been coming back from that. But I would have to say the second time I had surgery in September, I had to recover. I had to, of course, sit down and rest my leg. But during that time, during maybe like the first couple days, I had people come check on me. But after that, like I had to fend for myself. Leg up. I'm talking about in the cast, wrapped up. So being alone and fending for myself, I had a lot of time to like do a lot of soul searching, do a lot of personal thinking, like who the fuck am I? If all of this shit was taken away today, who the fuck would I be? Yeah. And I had to learn that. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn that, like, dealing with myself. I had to learn a lot about, like, dealing with relationships. And I'm not just talking about, like sexual relationships. I'm talking about, like, friendships, business partnerships, all of that shit. I just had to think about like what type of shit do I stand on? What type of shit do I believe in? What type of shit do I want to do? And I also had to learn like it's okay to because I'm the type of person I'm gonna make sure everybody's taken care of before myself is taken care of, right? So me being alone, I had to come to terms with being okay with saying no to people, being okay to say, nah, I don't want to do that shit. Nah, this ain't aligning in how I want to move. I had to learn to be okay with that. I can still be a fucking awesome ass person by, setting my boundaries, by setting boundaries. So that's one thing I had to learn while being alone, just setting boundaries and standing on my boundaries. And if it wasn't for me being alone, I don't think I probably would have learned that. So, and in the last year, that's probably my biggest lesson, or that's probably the biggest. It's a blessing and in the disguise, because like nobody wants to fucking be alone, right? But I felt like that was necessary for me to not only continue to do what I do at a high level, but just also to learn about myself, right? And if I don't know who the fuck I am, how the fuck am I going to be the best version of me for everybody or for anybody,
And that kind of leads into my next question. So like, it's not even a downside, but it's just an uncomfortable. Well, what I would assume is an uncomfortable but necessary thing you have to go through. What would you say about that when it comes to finally being able and comfortable with setting boundaries for yourself? Like, what's some of the things that initially might have seemed like, damn, fuck,
so just like
wrong or negative, but turned into a positive.
Okay, so just
I worded that wrong, but I'm gonna
okay. No.
You know what I mean, right?
Word it how you want to word it.
Okay, so like while setting boundaries, especially amongst people that you've shown so much love to for a significant amount of time, but just understanding like I have to take care of myself first to be even a factor in your life. What are some of the hard points of doing that? Like,
just okay. Now I understand your question. So when it comes to setting boundaries for yourself, you have to stand on your boundaries. Mm-hmm. Now, as far as like anybody else, if you okay, let's just say, okay, I'm just using you and your girl as a relation. I mean, as an example, right? Let's just say your girl say, well, I don't like when you wear green socks, right? I don't like when you wear green socks, and you skipping around this motherfucking green socks. That's a choice you done made. That's a choice you done made to break her boundary. You know what I'm saying? And if she gets mad at you, you can't like be mad at that. You can't be mad that she's mad because, bro, she already said, I don't like you wearing green socks, and you skipping around this bitch in green socks.
You know what I'm saying?
Not even trying to hide them. You know what I'm saying? So
think about that.
You just
put it in any category.
You just have to be okay with standing on your boundaries. And if somebody thinks that shit is too much, are they really your partner? Are they really your friend? Are they really your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever the case may be? Are they really for you? If you stand something for if you have something set for yourself and they don't want to like see it or help you get through it or be a part of it, are they really your friend?
Right.
And if they're not, then if they are gonna trip off of something so small like that, then just imagine if they really disrespected you and how they would really, think about it in the long run. You know what I'm saying? So,
and that's why they call it a boundary.
Yeah,
literally,
it's
around you.
Right. So anybody who is 100% down for you genuinely would understand your boundaries and roll with them, especially if they trying to keep you in your life. You know what I'm saying? And that goes both ways. Like just like I want somebody to respect my boundaries, I have to respect somebody else's boundary. You know what I'm saying? So it's a given. It's a give and take. You know what I'm saying? Like you just can't take, and not get nothing back. So if you respect my boundaries, if I respect your boundaries, I want you to respect mine, and vice versa. You know. So I guess that's the hardest part about learning how to set boundaries is actually sticking to them and being okay with the decision of you sticking to your boundaries
and respecting others. Because there's a lot of people that set boundaries but don't have enough. Like you were saying, a testament to what you were saying. Setting boundaries with no regard to other people's boundaries, but expecting everybody to respect yours. You know?
Right.
So once you set your boundaries, also be willing to accept other people's boundaries.
Exactly.
You know? Because otherwise you just sound like
a dumbass.
Yeah, exactly. All right, man. So what's your take on aliens?
I like to shoot them when I play Call of Duty. I like to shoot them when I play Call of Duty.
We gonna build on it. So do you believe in alien civilization outside of?
No, because I feel like if there was aliens, them motherfuckers would have been came. And if they did come, they probably say, "Oh no, these niggas is dumb. These niggas is dumb.
Kick rock.
These niggas is dumb.
Let's go to the other bar.
They don't even know the difference between there, and there. These niggas is dumb. We not staying here." Hell no. Fuck no.
So then where do the pyramids come from?
Shit, I believe them Egyptians got their ass whooped and they had to make fucking pyramids.
Oh fuck!
I don't think the aliens was like, hey, we finna drop these hoes off on Earth and fly back into space.
No, but what if, from this perspective, check this out. What if they came down with slaves of their own, big ass people who can actually, because there's no human being who can make those type of, who can restructure those.
I mean, maybe not one, but a group of them motherfuckers can do it
in a one set period, life period. In the time of period,
I mean,
that they were built in,
I think they could.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I think they might have not have been as technical as us, or they might have not had that. But I'm pretty sure them Egyptians was way smarter than us.
Yeah, they just had. It's not even smarter. It's just
they had a
different
lot
technology.
Yeah, they had a lot less technology to work with. So,
but they were dealing with frequencies and like other technologies that we haven't seen yet. So, I mean, a computer to them might seem dumb, but that's because they're dealing with. they could. I mean,
they got to learn how to cut fucking rocks in the shape of fucking pyramid and stack them up. So, yeah.
and sing them bitches to the top.
Demons built the pyramids.
Demons.
Damn, I wouldn't say all that.
Let me get into the chat right quick.
I wouldn't say demons.
They also built Solomon's temple. It was black magic.
I wouldn't say all that.
Gosh, yeah. Well,
I wouldn't. I'm not. You know what? I'm not getting into all of that black magic.
We ain't gonna speak on.
We're not gonna. I do not want to walk out this house and get struck by lightning. I love the Lord too much.
We gonna keep it. We just gonna keep it Beavis and Butt. We just gonna keep it Beavis and Butt.
No, we definitely gonna keep it Beavis and Butthead.
All right, so spirituality or religion?
I just believe in being a good person. Like that's it. Just being a good person. Yeah, just being a good person. People know how to be a good person. Like that shouldn't. Yeah. That shouldn't have to.
And you saying that probably offends some people because you're not claiming a religion, but realistically, like at the forefront of every religion is just
be a good person. What's the fucking golden rule? Do unto others as you want done unto you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
and like you can adhere to that
elementary
statement.
I don't wanna walk around with a frown on my face, being mad at people, or even gotta watch my back because I was rude to somebody. Right. Nowadays, people are motherfuckers are crazy. They don't forget shit.
Or care about life.
You can cut a motherfucker off in traffic and they will get out and hit you with the sticky real quick. So I just believe in being a good person. Like I believe in having good vibes, having good energy, being around positive. I believe in speaking in positive emotions. I really believe just being positive. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at. Just be a good person and good shit to happen.
All right, next question, bro. This is what I ask everybody. What's your phone number? Right here.
281-330-8004.
No.
That's my number.
Some of them is too young to even know what that is.
281-330-8004. Hit Big Bell up on the low.
But if a man named Michael happens to answer it, Michael Jones might answer it.
Ah!
Shout out to Houston. Shout out to Mike Jones. Shout out to Texas artists in that hoe. All right. Matthew said 2D. Comment in the chat why. Why is it 2D, Matthew? Come on, talk to us, man. No, we ain't minding nobody, man. We just having a good time around here.
Crazy. That is crazy.
Let me take a moment out one more time. Shout out my sponsors. So again, this is an episode of From Nothing to Everything. My sponsors: Global Stage Text, The Artisan Production Lounge, Central City Market, Good Night Loving Vodka. Get you some straight out of Austin, Texas. Overtime Entertainment, my record label, my brothers, my partners, the future. And On Point Barbershop, my brother John Martinez's barbershop right off of SPID in Castoria. Thank y'all for always being supportive of me, as I will always be a supporter of yours. And with that being said, John Bell, you finalized the Truth or Drink episode.
Well,
but we gonna knock this bitch back real quick.
Are we taking this? Oh, the rest? Oh, plug it.
One time for the one time, right?
One time for the one time.
All right, man. So, in your journey of finding who you are, have you ever had some moments where you decided, or where you thought, like, I don't want to do this no more? Not so crazy, but just like the radio stuff. Like after getting on.
I mean,
like not through the COVID shit, not through like since you've been on.
Nah, I think even though what I do stresses me the fuck out, I love what I do so much. I do what I do at a high level. I don't. If I ever felt like I got burnt out, I would quit. If I ever felt like this became too much, I'd quit doing what I do. That's how much I love it. I when I get asked this question, I always answer it in the like a sports like I always answer this question like how LeBron would answer questions about retiring. When I don't want to show up to the gym 5 hours early to get up shots,
call it quits.
I'm gonna call it quits. When I don't want to study who the best MC is on the West Coast, that's when I'm gonna quit.
Because then you ain't dealing.
Then it's not fun to me no more. It's not a passion. When shit stop being fun to me, that's when I don't want to do it. So as long as I'm having fun, as long as I'm relevant, as long as I'm still a player, important, like as long as I'm still having fun with this shit, as long as I wake up every day and be like, damn, I got the coolest job in the fucking world. I got the coolest job in the world. I got the coolest job in the world. The moment I wake up and don't have that, like one of my first thoughts, then I'm done with it.
Respect to that. And that's entrepreneurship at its finest, man. When the passion subsides. So
when I feel like I'll quit when I feel like this is a job. Right now, it don't feel like a job. It feel like this is life.
Ups and downs and all that.
Ups, downs, lefts, rights, ABAs, country code, all that. I feel like it, and you know what I'm saying. Like like I done been through in the last 5 years being on the radio. I done been through a lot of highs, a lot of lows, a lot of wins, a lot of losses. And every day I still decide to get up and go do this shit. No matter what. No matter what's going on with me personally, no matter what's going on with me business wise, whatever is going on, I always make it a point to love what I'm doing. And as soon as I stop loving what I'm doing, I will fall the fuck back and let somebody else have it. But until then, this shit is mine. Until then, this shit is mine. And I ain't going nowhere no time soon, man.
Okay, so check it out. Fame Fest. How was Fame Fest, man?
On the scale, okay.
I was there. I was on the stage. We was lit. Shout out New Age Production.
On the scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah, on the scale of
1 to 10? 1 million. Shit.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Okay, well, Fame Fest, you already know, like, Fame is my dog. Fame is my dog. Coalition DJ Fame. The reason why I'm a Coalition MC is because of Fame. So, I want to say this was a third year Fame Fest in a row, and every year he done Fame Fest and it got bigger and fucking better. So, first of all, I want to give flowers to my guy Fame. I want to give him motherfucking flowers, straight the fuck up, because my guy works hard. He works his ass off to make sure that he brings shit to the city that the city never experienced before. That's one thing about Fame. Fame will do whatever he does out of town, come back and bring it to Corpus, and he will turn that motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give my brother his flowers real quick. So shout out to Fame, putting all that shit together. Shout out to New Age, putting this year's Fame Fest, helping out with this year's Fame Fest. But the whole weekend was fucking stupid.
Hard to get through, bro. It's hard to get through these.
The whole weekend was fucking stupid.
First
of all,
nigga putting on 4 days, 3 days.
Thursday he had Fluid come in and rock at the shop bar, right? And then so that night was crazy. That was the official start to Fame Fest weekend. That was crazy. Then the niggas came to the station and gave me a dope ass interview.
That was with him and FaZe, right?
Miss V came.
Oh, okay.
He brought the artists. He brought the artists.
Oh, yeah.
He brought the artists. Miss V came. AC came. QT came.
Damn.
So we was all lit at the station while everybody was getting ready. Because Fame had an R&B event that night too. So while we was at the station, they was all getting ready for the R&B event, the All Red party at 515.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That event was so we shoot from the station to the R&B shit. That shit was fucking stupid. Shout out to Super Unit. Super Unit pulled up on us. Webby's brother.
I did a podcast with him that weekend. I'm about to release it this week.
That's what's up. So yeah, he was in the building. He pulled up on us. Humble Greatness was on the footage that night. So shout out to my guy Angelo. He came through and he was there for the whole weekend putting together all the reels and all the clips and shit. Then Saturday was the concert.
We was in there teed up, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. We was teed up. We was in there lit.
Okay, so getting there, sound check. just being in that environment, like in an empty arena, right? Just knowing what the fuck is about to happen, bro. It's just like we looking at these seats, like damn, all of these seats is about to be fucking full with people ready to party, like ready to have a good time. It's on us. And it's on us. It's on us to make sure that happens, right? Okay, so shout out to Paris. Paris caught one of the fucking illest pictures ever. Me, AC, Fame, and fucking Fluid just finished like discussing what we were about to do, like how we were about to go out there and go rock this shit. And we're walking like out of like down the tunnel, getting ready to hit the stage. And she got a picture of us like walking out. Like she got a picture behind us, right? And I swear to God, I think that's the hardest picture on the internet. Us four just like getting ready. We walking out, getting ready to walk out to thousands of motherfuckers ready to party. Ready.
Help her out, Angie.
Ready to fucking party. So, Fame Fest definitely was a time. And then the fucking after party, bro. Like at the bridge, what? Couldn't nobody even get in. Like, couldn't nobody fucking
then
get
you
in.
had to leave early from the event to get
Yeah. And that sucks for me because, like, I'm usually the last motherfucker to leave. You know what I'm saying? So,
but you're a big belly kid, so you just.
But luckily,
excuse me.
luckily, when I got to the bridge, like, somebody was like, "Hey, you work here?" And they fucking pulled me and got me in.
Excuse me.
I was like, "Shit, my bad." Niggas was ready to fight. Yeah. And niggas like, "No, you better chill out, bro. Move the fuck out the way." That's the only time I probably felt like a celebrity. Is when I got moved past everybody to get into the club.
The shuffle is crazy. You gotta move past niggas, bro.
I was feeling like Le'Veon Bell. I posted a video of Le'Veon Bell like patiently waiting to get through the line, and I was like me trying to get in the bridge at Fame Fest at the party. So that definitely was dope. So I just want to thank Fame and New Age and everybody else who had something to do with the concert, and thank y'all for letting me MC that motherfucker.
Man, that shit was lit, bro. And you're amazing. You're amazing at so many things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Your radio personality is one thing to behold, but then your stage presence when it comes down to hosting events, you know what I'm saying? Your ability to broadcast other brands and shout out people and give your full spirit behind it's a testament to you as a person, your character, your craft, and how serious you take your craft, but how serious you take your city, artists in your city, and entrepreneurs of the liking. So, man, it's an honor to have you enjoying some time with me. But before I leave this podcast, I'm gonna ask you: is there anything you want to ask of me?
What you got coming up,
man? So
what next? What you got coming up that I can help you out with?
So, well, May 19th, which happens to be my mother's birthday, I'm dropping my first album, which happens to be the name of my podcast, From Nothing to Everything. And I decided that just recently. I changed the name. It was going to be something, Forgive Me Later was going to be what it was. Almost like a play on words, because people always, this is with all humbleness, try to compare the Drake shit or say my sound or my look or whatever the case. So it was almost like a forgive me later. I'm not asking for permission. I'm not asking for thank yous. Just, forgive me later. And you'll understand why by the time you do forgive me. And you won't even have to forgive me no more because my apology that you were expecting would be null and void. But so I was gonna go with that direction, but like the understanding of from nothing to everything, and it's just on some business shit, intertwining your business endeavors together. You know, one can jumpstart the other. If the music pops off first, then it's a direct correlation to my podcast. If my podcast jumps off first, so for the business inquiring minds, a little bit of strategy, just kind of condense your titles, condense your business endeavor so that it's easily reachable. So yeah, that's what I'm going to name it. May 19th, 2025, JLT's very first studio ready album coming out, called From Nothing to Everything. And Big Better Kid just said it here. You heard it here first. He's going to promote me on his show. He's going to do all my music videos. No.
You're going to be waiting some years for your music videos.
I don't got nothing to do with the camera guy.
I don't got nothing to do with no camera guy.
He said he's going to learn. You just heard it here now. Nah, but man, is there anything about yourself that you want to speak on? Anything that I might have missed? Any questions that
really. I just want people to take away, no matter what life throws at you, no matter what happens, bro, you just got to get up and show the fuck out. Show up and show out. That's it. I done been through a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done been through a lot of shit. people would fucking quit or stop doing what they do or just give up living if something that happened to me happened to somebody else. Somebody might not even want to continue. All I can tell you is, bro, you gotta find your reason and you gotta go fucking hard, no matter what. No matter what life throws at you, no matter what happens, bro, you gotta get up and go get it. That goes for men and women. You know what I'm saying? And also too, keep your mental health in check. Keep your mental health in check. That is so important. That is so fucking important too. So I want to stress the importance of, you know, keeping your mental in check. Because if your mental aligns with everything else. If your mental ain't right, then everything else is gonna be off. So keep your mental straight. That's the only thing I got.
All right, man. We gonna shout out these last couple people. Top place to travel to. We got Crystal Leanne. I don't know if you know her. Shout out to Crystal Leanne. Thank you for tuning in.
Oh, the top place to travel. I love going to Atlanta. I'm gonna tell you why. The waffles. He lying. He lying. The waffles. The chicken and waffles. The waffles be so good, you don't even need syrup. And that's all they eat in Atlanta is fucking wings. You go to the brunch spot, they got wings. You go to the fucking dinner spot, they got wings. You go to the club, they got fucking wings. You go to the strip club, they got fucking wings. Wings are everywhere. So I love wings. I love chicken, and I love going to Atlanta for the chicken and fucking waffles. And also too, the Coke tastes different in Atlanta. The Coke factory is in Atlanta.
Coca-Cola.
The Coca-Cola, yeah, the Coca-Cola. You motherfuckers. You motherfuckers.
Niggas are dying for a reason.
You motherfuckers. The Coca-Cola. The soda, goddammit. The Coca-Cola factory is in Atlanta, so it tastes way different. It tastes like it's fresh off the goddamn line. So, yeah.
So in other words, everybody else is just a replication.
It's just imitation. You got to go to Atlanta to get the real shit.
You got to go to that ATL, baby.
And I'm a Falcons fan too, so
he biased, bro. See,
I'm a Falcons fan too. But it's crazy. I've never been to a Falcons game, so
who's got the best cheese then, huh? Tell me that.
The best cheese?
Yeah, who's got the best cheese?
Like queso cheese?
Like no, just like who's.
I don't eat cheese like that.
Shit, no, I was hoping you would say.
No.
I was hoping you would say Wisconsin because that's where I'm from. But that's pretty much all we're known for. Some goddamn cheese and. Violence.
See, I should have picked up on that cheese head. I should have picked
cheese curds.
I should have picked up on that. But
yeah, big Packer shit, big.
Black people don't eat cheese. So that's why I was lost for a second.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Yeah, black people eat mac and cheese.
But like when you make it, it comes into a different frequency.
Like I haven't seen us just like sitting there eating like some cheese cubes like on purpose. You know,
with
like a cracker or some shit.
Oh my god.
Come with the little toothpicks in it.
Yeah, with the toothpick pretzels. Yeah. Like I don't see very many of us doing that.
All right, man. So let me just run through the last few people. And I'm sorry, I'm only on one platform right now. You know what I'm saying? My partner, my brother, he's out of town right now. My film director, so I'm single-handedly handling this shit right now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're doing a good job, too.
I think I'm doing all right.
You're doing a good job, too.
Thank you, brother.
You're doing a good job, too.
All right, so you got about 2 minutes to send in any more questions. We just going to chop it up for a bit before we leave, but I really just want everybody to know that this podcast, I know I ask some funny, crazy questions. Most of the time it's just to get somebody to tee up with me and have a drink and have some fun. But all jokes aside, everything that we are saying is nothing personal towards anybody. We're just sharing our personal journey and experience. So don't have no hard feelings about nothing that be talked about. We just over here bullshitting.
Yeah, please don't inbox me talking.
Unless the shoe fits. Unless the green socks fit, then wear them.
Please don't message me crazy. We niggas do love cheese.
This nigga don't fuck with Wisconsin. He don't.
Oh, you racist towards Wisconsinians. Damn, I didn't even know
it's
that
Wisconsinites, bro. Wisconsinites, man. Damn, see, man, I'm feeling the type of way.
Yeah, that's the last thing I want to do is piss somebody off.
We ain't pissing nobody off. We ain't trying to piss nobody off. Just don't piss us off because it could go either. All right, man. Before we leave, I just want to shout out to you again. I know you ain't got no drink in your cup.
Well, look.
Hold on, we gonna get you. Yeah.
Boom.
H2O. It's beneficial for you.
Mm-hmm. Drink your water, mind your business.
Big Better Kid. HotZ 95.5. Thank you so much, brother.
Nah, thank you for allowing me to be on your fucking platform. Y'all make sure y'all check me out every Friday, 7 to 11 p.m. HotZ 95. 3 ways y'all can listen. HotZ95.com, HotZ95 app, or if you in the whip, 95.5 FM if you in the Corpus area. Y'all know the vibes. Call in. I got the Hot 888. I got the Home Cooking Artist of the Week. And then I also got the Where It's At mix featuring DJs from all across the country, getting y'all ready to shake y'all groove things wherever y'all go on a Friday night. So y'all make sure y'all tap in.
This has been another episode of From Nothing to Everything. I am your host, the Big Clock. Wait, hold up.
Big watch.
The Big Clock. Big Better Kid has been another one, bro. When they didn't think it was going to be no another one, let's get it. We out.